Two, again, there is a tip jar here for your DJ. Give it up one time for your DJ Will. Yeah. And also there's a tip jar tonight for your host and for the show. And also if you do Cash App, the Cash App is here. If you do Zelle, the Zelle is my phone number. I am fine to give you my phone number. Again, the goal for tonight, for my birthday, give me 10 people to give me $10. That's $100 for my birthday. That'll be my gas money to get home. Who said that ain't shit? Who said that ain't shit? Where your $10 at? All right. That was 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. So usually what I do is I start the night with a joke. This is a new joke that my dad supplies all the jokes. My dad is the comedy guy, so he supplies all the jokes. So this is one of his jokes. It took me some time to get it right, but I got it right. So Ted and Diana, they own an Italian restaurant. And so a blind guy wanders into the Italian restaurant looking for something to eat. He walks into the restaurant. Now, Tom works in the front. He works the front area. Diana's in the kitchen. She works the back. She does the food, all the stuff in the back. Tom in the front, Diana in the back. So the guy walks in, blind, can't see. He says, "Hey, do y'all have a Braille menu?" And Tom's like, "Ooh, no, we don't have a Braille menu." He said, "That's okay. That's okay. What I want you to do, I want you to go to the back. I want you to get me 3 forks and bring them out here to me." What are you talking? So Tom goes back to the back, gets 3 forks, brings them out to him. Guy takes the first fork. He smells the fork. He's like, chicken piccata. Don't want that. Takes the second fork. Spaghetti. Don't want that. Takes the third fork. Veal. I have veal. That's what I want. And the guy's like, wow, he can smell the forks and tell that's amazing. Like, okay, so he gets the guy the veal. Guy goes home. Guy comes back the next day. Hey, go back there and get him 3 forks. Tom goes back to the back. He gets the 3 forks. Guy smells the first fork. Meatloaf. I don't know if I want meatloaf. He puts that down. Smells that second fork. Baked chicken. Don't know if I want that. Smells that third fork. Lamb chops. Lamb chops. I want lamb chops. This guy's like, this is crazy. He can smell the forks and know what's on the menu. And so the guy comes back the third night, and Tom is like, I'm going to get him. I know what he wants. He wants these 3 forks. I'm going to get him. So guy comes in. Tom's like, I'll be right back with your 3 forks. So he goes to the back. He gets 2 of the forks, but then he gets that third fork, and he tells Diana, he says, Diana, I want you to rub this fork in your pants and then give it to me. So Diana takes the fork, rubs the fork in her pants, gives it back to him. He takes those 3 forks. He goes outside, forgot the first fork, smells that fork. Caesar salad with chicken. I'll pass on that. Gives him that second fork. Ravioli. I'll pass on that. Gives him that third fork. He smells the fork. Oh, I didn't know Diana worked here.
I am
He just got it.
Damn it, Diana.
Damn it, Diana, you can cheat on Tom.
Dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana, yes. Anytime you need a good joke, call my dad. He's strong. This is Poetry Night. Before we start our discussion, our first poet for tonight is going to bring. Y'all start coming. Y'all start coming. Coming to the stage. Jimmy!
It's your birthday. I love that shit.
Appreciate it. Is it on?
Shit. It's great. It's right. Yeah. She's at home.
Yep.
There we go.
That's why I turned green. But that was okay, though.
I missed it. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let me model that first. Courtesy.
Oh my God.
Courtesy of yours truly.
I'm too close.
Don't be all like that right there.
This is for everybody, but
Me and him now. This is me. Oh my.
When I tell you,
Hey, man. Hey, man.
health is your greatest wealth. Health is your greatest wealth.
Price his feelings in a silent shroud. It's not a weakness. It's a vital part of the
Life well lived with a strong and healthy heart. He makes the call, a brave and simple deed to book a checkup, planting a precious seed. For in that time, beneath the doctor's care, he'll check his blood, his pressure, and his air.
For high blood pressure, a hidden threat, and cholesterol, a danger to be met. They'll look for signs of issues yet unseen, a gentle checkup making him more keen to catch the whispers of illnesses that creep, to find the problems while secrets they do keep. For early detection is a powerful ally to fight the battles and not let health pass by. So let the fear recede and hesitation cease, for a man's health checkup brings a deeper peace. It's not about weakness, but a wisdom deep to care for oneself and promises to keep. The prostate, a concern for many, a screening there helps make him healthy again. For a man who is strong can still feel the sting of problems that arise from the illnesses they bring. I'm repeating that, okay. So schedule the appointment, fellas. Don't let time run out. A regular visit, a regular visit,
Go outside. Go outside.
what it's all about. For a man's health is vital for him and his kin. A checkup today for a healthy life to begin. That's it. That's to my fellas and ladies. I gave you the business. It's just a reminder. It's just a reminder. If that helped one person, I'm at one or two, I'm happy.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, here.
There you go. Y'all give it one more time for Kimmy! I got an appointment with my fizz on the 4th of this month, next week. So yes, I'm going to get my PSA and all that stuff done, huh? I heard you were supposed to be my stripper for the night. They get it. What? Hey, man.
Now that is a classic. The Q's house.
Q's house. you know I'm quick. You know I'm quick. All right.
He trying to stop fucking with me.
Don't fuck with me, especially a few days for my birthday. And
Oh, that was hilarious.
there's a lot of stuff happening. And I'm not wanting to start the show on a somber note, but my birthday is Friday, and I am burying my grandmother on Saturday. She passed away last weekend. So thank you. So there's a lot of emotions and all that stuff happening. But I wanted to be here tonight because I want to celebrate life in her honor. So she was 85. She lived a long and incredible, wonderful life, and she was very, very good to me. So so tonight will also be in dedication to her. I'm going to start with, I want to be kind of political tonight. Oh, wait, I forgot. You're going to make an announcement. Come on.
I'm not going up there. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for coming out again. As always, if I am here, I'm going to represent my Sweethearts brand, which is Fight or Bow Down. As you know, a lot of people have been walking around in their different t-shirts. We're admonishing, whether we're hoping, we're praying that everybody joins the club and gets their Fight or Bow Down t-shirt, which comes in various colors and it's about
I'm Rob.
each other. We have and we also, now that we, again, with the line being what it is, we also will do the Fight or Bow Down in any color that you want it to be, also with your team football logo on it. So we definitely have those coming up. We have a few people that have already purchased theirs. Hopefully they'll wear them soon. And you can see what team they represent that also represents Q on the other end as well. So we're just hoping that everybody kind of just grabs at least one t-shirt, if not 1, 2, 3, however many more you want. But again, we have to make sure that we push each other, be there for each other, help each other build and grow and climb. Everybody has something that they're good at. I'm sure everybody has something that they're working on. So let us know so that we can support you as well. It's not just about one person, it's about all of us. But if you can, please definitely let me know if you would like a shirt, any color again, any size. Again, anything that represents your football logo as well. We can definitely get those t-shirts made for you. So let us know. We have a surprise tonight, a door prize for the person who says the great word tonight. They don't know what the word is. We only know what the word is. But we definitely want to make sure that we get each other out there. And whatever you may be doing, let us know so we can support you as well. So thank you so much.
What the word began with?
Can't tell.
KT.
Yo, mama.
Beautiful.
All right, so
I like that.
beautiful.
I was just playing though.
Beautiful.
I won't get your mind fucked up.
So, as you may or may not know, because and with all of that stuff happening, I realized that a lot of people didn't know who Charlie Kirk was, and I had known who he was before he got killed. He was not assassinated; he was killed. I knew who he was, and I knew some of the horrible things that he had said about us. I knew his stance as it related to black people. I knew how he felt about us. With him being killed, a lot of white people are, well, I won't say a lot, and it's not just white people, but a lot of people, politicians, all these people are saying that violence is never the answer, and you should never resort to violence when there are feelings of hate or feelings of dislike towards someone. So, question from that becomes, what are the feelings about the fact that a person like Charlie Kirk was killed? I like that. And
No. So I'll concur. I don't care either. I co-sign that. But my non-care has nothing to do. I'll be honest with you. I know who the fuck he was. I've never seen that guy. Never heard of that guy prior to him getting shot in this fucking shit.
wow.
But I will say, I don't know who actually said it because on you know how internet is.
Yeah.
They said multiple people said it, but whoever said it, it sounds perfect. Which is if you want people to have kind things to say about you in your death, then you have kind things to say while you living. And that shit made so much sense to me. Don't think that people gonna sit here all when you done died and you was saying and living a fucked up human being life while you was here. So
He was, but it's also interesting that, and I struggle because I was raised as a Southern Baptist person, but that Southern Baptist religion that I believed in was also a part of the white fundamentalist Christian
Not all of it.
religion that he believed in. Christian nationalism.
Support white supremacy, which supports our oppression, which supports our demise. Fuck, that's right.
And so that's what I want to say. But the Christian fundamentalism that I was raised in is like, oh, well, you should feel sad. Oh, you should.
Get Jeremiah. We want to hear Jay.
Huh?
I want to hear Jay.
I'm done.
They wouldn't feel sad.
I didn't hear what you said, so I was just saying.
Right.
Okay.
That's it. You'd have more rhetoric saying, glad that happened to him. It should have happened to him. What took it so long? You know what I'm saying?
Well, so and that's so the other question is, you know, they're saying violence is never the answer. So for someone like him, is violence the answer?
No. Violence is not the answer. A lot of most violent people say violence is the answer when something happens to them.
So wait, say that again. Please say it again.
How is violence not the answer when the most violent people are the ones saying that when something happens to them?
Them. There you go.
Right.
Only till it hit home.
There you
That's
go.
That's when they say it. When it hit home, now violence ain't the answer.
But any other time,
The other time, violence is always the answer.
Malcolm, Martin, Fred Hampton. They didn't care about the. They didn't care about none of our leaders that got killed in the system. Violence was the answer, right?
Shit, they celebrated that death.
Violence was the answer, right?
and according to him, there should be a certain number of gun deaths every year to protect the Second Amendment. So according to him, violence was the answer.
He was collateral damage in his own message.
Right. Yep.
You might see that written down somewhere later because I was trying to figure out how to express that. that
Yeah, we gonna put that on a shirt, Jay.
No, I ain't wearing that shit.
No, he was collateral damage in his own message.
but then
He gone. I ain't got nothing to say.
But then, maybe even outside of racism, is violence ever the answer? Like if,
Yeah. Sometimes violence is the answer.
But look at the violence that happened to him.
Believe it.
Now it transpired for them to try to retaliate on us, which had nothing to do with us. You got killed by your own kind.
your own kind.
Why
You
don't
know what I'm
white
saying? It's white on white crowns. How the fuck that should become a black man's problem? That shit got to do with it. I don't give a fuck about you and what you got to say. And do honesty. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you wasn't really important in our lives. He only addressed certain demographics, which was age I think 20, 30 to 18, something to that effect.
18 to 30 or something like that. 18 to 35.
I never heard of this man until he fucking died. I'm, oh shit, they don't kill the white man. That's what I saw when I seen on X. I'm motherfucking sharing the picture, the video, all this shit. I was excited. They come to find out he had all this veteran. I said, oh, he was a fucking scumbag. Oh, he deserved that shit.
But that's
Like,
life.
he was literally every day, anytime he did one of these speeches, come kill me.
Right.
That's what he was saying. Eventually, yo, come kill me.
But that's life, though. We only care about the people that mean something to us, even if it's someone we never met. If it's an artist or actor or a political party person, our party or person that meant something to you, whether it's something they said, something they did, if they died, oh man, that's up, man. Dang, I ain't gonna get to hear this person again. But if I never followed you, I don't listen to your music, I don't watch your movies, I don't follow your movement. When you die, your death meant to me what my death will mean to you, which is nothing.
Which is nothing.
But you can still hear this man, let's say, the rest of the people live. Not us, because we ain't gonna be looking for his videos. Because he's been on the internet. So that shit, until they fucking figure a way to dead that shit never gonna die.
So in what instances, and I think I probably already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it. You already know what I'm gonna ask. In what instances is violence the answer?
Maybe you want somebody.
Right. And I go out. Look, for those that believe in the word, those that believe in the word, that it says it right there, eye for an eye. That's violence for violence. So it says it right there that it is okay.
I'm gonna do you like this, dog.
It's promoted.
You got jokes. I like
Before
it.
that, he said his power was spoken word and all the stuff he was speaking came back true.
Absolutely.
That was his stuff.
That was his
Wait,
violence. That was his violence.
Does it say that right before that?
He came back to him.
Yeah, I
There
mean,
is power in the
yeah.
Love that.
That can be very violent.
That's why they say the tongue cut.
Very
The
violent.
tongue cut more than the sword.
Absolutely.
Oh, Kurt. Charlie Kirk.
Whew, this just fit. That just. What you? He was collateral damage of his own message. Is that what you said? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Spoken in existence.
Okay. And
Yeah. Yes.
and go back. Hulk Hogan too. No, absolutely.
He ain't gonna fuck
And
with
his.
me.
We on that one. We might as well.
No. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying. Oh, Hulkamania. All the Hulksters out there.
No.
I hope you're praying and
And
eating your vitamins, and then
his daughter getting 2 feet of black dick every fucking night. You know what I'm saying?
He said 2
That's
feet.
what fucked him up. Yeah, that's what fucked him up.
And then what did his
long dick stab.
what did his wife say? This is an inappropriate time to talk about him calling black people out. Or what did she?
Something of that nature.
Something on it. She was like, "This is an appropriate time to call him. This is an appropriate time to call him a racist." That's what she said. That's what she said. I'm
Who
like,
did that?
his wife, Hulk Hogan's wife, said that this when he died, she said this is an inappropriate time for Americans to be calling him a racist.
It should have been called. Yeah.
Right.
And he was calling us niggas before he died.
That's right. So it's always the right time, dead or not.
He ain't gonna hear it anyway. He be all right.
The funeral is a great time to say it.
Look, he ain't gonna hear it anyway. He be all right.
Memories of when you were here. This is what happened while you were here. Because that's what I always say. I always say I will never speak ill of the dead, but I won't lie about the shit they did while they were here.
We'll see about it. Last time we get mad, you know,
Right. That's it right there. They sad, so they expect us.
They
to
expect- They wanted to.
I want to understand. They're in position to give him a holiday. They have flag. Right. They're in position to give him a holiday. How you get a half flag? What do you do?
What he got?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Facebook.
Yeah.
And most recently, if y'all haven't heard, in the state of Florida, they had created a bill where all the public schools, colleges, have to have a street named after this
Wow.
crowd. And if they don't do it, then they will withhold state funding.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Florida A&M University, my alma mater, West Osceola Avenue, is proposed to be named Charlie Kirk Avenue.
Wow.
And an HBCU.
At a fucking BC.
Wow.
Look it up, over there.
Not that I want to look up so I can read more about it.
They gonna be rebuilding. They gonna be rebuilding that shit every year.
Okay, so
And I was born at Grady, but it's Henry Grady all over again.
Right.
should it be an appropriate time to say Black Lives Matter
That.
Yes.
on the white on white crime?
I think it's always it's well. In asking me, it's always an appropriate time to say Black Lives Matter. They would want to say all lives matter, but again, like I said,
That is the obvious.
Again, it's like I said last week. If you go into a neighborhood and a house is on fire, and somebody say all houses matter, fuck yeah, all houses matter. But my house is the house that's on fucking fire. Mine is, and that's what it is for black people. Our house is the one that's on fucking fire. Stay on fire. Been burning for more than 400 years. Since the beginning of time, basically.
You had the intro.
That's the beginning of time. Ran shit at the beginning of time.
Well, yeah, we did run shit at the beginning of time. So whenever slavery and all that shit was when our house started burning, and it's been burning ever since.
Coming moments.
We were running shit for a long time. They skip over the times where we were running shit, and then they skipped over all of that, and then just picked it up from the time where they enslaved us. We went to the Legacy Museum in Alabama last weekend, a couple weekends ago. It's a lot because they go in depth and talk about not only the slave trade and the transport of people from Africa and all those different places to here, but also just how many different successful cities in this country were built up. New York, Chicago,
Right, all of them.
shit, Atlanta, Savannah, all these cities that were built off of the backs of slavery, financed by slavery, became successful by slavery, even though we are the ones. And that's the ironic thing about Charlie, is that he hated the people that allowed him the opportunity to be able to say the shit that he says or said. So we got a small crowd, and so I'm gonna dip and dabble into a couple things, but then we'll probably just end up letting folks enjoy the night. But and y'all got to be sure nobody said the word yet, because I don't think I heard it yet. Right?
Crazy y'all, it's probably a curse word.
It's not. If it was a cuss word, I would have got it all.
They would have got that shit. They the good cusser. They good at it.
I'm done. He said I'm gonna just start cussing, man.
When I tell you what, if no, that's not. That's too obvious. That's too obvious. I'll give a hint. I'll give. What'd you say? No. I'll give a hint. It is.
I ain't even say it.
It is related to. It is related to someone that says that you shouldn't do something.
Hypocrite.
But
Shit. Who said it? Done deal. Plain.
I didn't get to finish it. What is it? What size is it? Outside when we came up with it. Hypocrite.
Immediate.
Hypocrite.
What's his head in there?
Hypocrite.
Hypocrite. What I was gonna say
That's
was
mine in the bottle. That's my bottle.
Nah, too late.
Motherfucker.
what I was gonna say was it is related to someone who says someone shouldn't do something, but then does the thing that they said the person shouldn't do.
That ain't it. Who put that? Oh, infrared put it.
That's hypocrite. So we got it.
I got mine.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. So, if anybody, unless anybody else has anything else on Charlie Kirk or
Yeah, cute.
wait. I saw I got one more question. Is the government still closed?
Yeah.
Okay, I just need to check. Thankfully it's not impacting me, but I know a lot of people that it is impacting. So if the government shutdown is impacting y'all, I'm really sorry. I hope it opens back up soon. Donald Trump's full of shit. I was gonna switch to the next thing, but before I switch to the next thing, I'm gonna call this next poet that's probably gonna do something related to the next thing, and I'm looking at him now. I'm looking at him now, and he's looking out the door.
I know that nigga perform.
Y'all start clapping. Start clapping. Start clapping. Coming to the stage.
Q, go get Q.
There's several Q's in here.
Even if you just got a word of wisdom, whatever you got.
God damn, man. Love you back, mommy.
Mic up? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I'm mic'd up.
are you?
I might go.
Yeah.
I might go. Yeah. We on the set. Everybody on the set. We on take what? 27.
We got choose a word. We got no t-shirt. You getting ready to go
Let
into
me
the last
see.
conversation now.
Yeah.
So something's been on my mind, right? About on how we communicate, how we talk, how we act towards one another. So I had a conversation. Me and this young dude talk a lot. You are.
Like everybody's not a hoop, you feel me? Everybody's not a football player, a wrestler, you feel me?
But we tend, as black men, we tend to put that pressure on one another. You feel me? Physically, you feel me? The whole nine. Honestly, some of us are weak. Some of us play these roles in our whole life. Play a role. So imagine feeling those feelings. I'm saying to say this. The time I did in these crackers sale, right, I witnessed a lot of young men. Once they found out that, I'm a little writer, I do a little poetry, you feel me, things like that, you feel me? I promise you, dudes used to come to my cell at night in tears about their women. Baby mama, it don't matter who she is. I'm talking about tears. And I would write some of them. You know what I mean? Not behind their back or anything. That's not what I'm saying. I would write letters for these dudes who couldn't write letters. I would write poetry, you feel me? Letters, you feel me? On what I felt they needed to say. But it's still not that individual. It's still all me. And I can promise you, after a night's conversation, I'm going to tell you what I do know for a fact. When that cell swing open in the morning, right, I witnessed this. Fuck them hoes, man, nigga, yeah, boy, you know what I mean? Q, fuck them hoes, right? No, sir. I love them hoes. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying what I'm saying. I've witnessed a lot of killers, robbers, kidnapped, all of them, right? I know for a fact, as a man that I am, that's why we not hard. It ain't hard to figure each other out. Because you got the same fucked up thoughts. They may be in a different manner, different level, but we all got fucked up thoughts like we all got good thoughts. These men would break down, but then have to put on a facade in the morning just to survive. They think that's what you need to say, what you're supposed to say. Here with you niggas. Want to be with the hoe. These are so with that being said, it's all about how we're raised and where we're raised at and who we're raised by. And I quote, boy, this is bad for you. Don't ever let me see you do this. As my future faded away, this nigga his eyes were still clueless. Too young. So my innocence said, please, Pop, don't do this. See, you knew this day would come and the pain would change my world. Now unbearable thoughts got me tilted. Be the crooked paths, me and my little girl. All because you lied. Never held me when I cried. Needed encouragement? My nigga, you barely tried. See, you took me for rides, watched you get high, letting time fly. Leaving my mom's broken hearted with the burden to provide. You never gave me a chance as a kid. So this is how it is. Neglected your biz. See, you left the earth to teach a man how to live. I tried to fight, but how? How can I reason the difference between wrong and right if I'm smelling crack every night? Come on. How in the fuck can I see with no sight? You never gave me a chance as a kid. So this is how it is. Left the earth to teach a man how to live. Q's house. I give y'all the rest later. Q's house.
All right. Don't forget. I'm good. Tip jar for the DJ. Tip jar for the show tonight. Please don't forget. So we're gonna move from Charlie Kirk's ass to there was a quote that I was given. It says, "Oh, thank you." The quote says, So I'm going to do the quote and then I'm going to ask a question. Even though the quote is a question. The quote says, why would a man open a woman's love if he has no intention of loving her?
It says the biggest coward.
I know.
Like, oh,
The biggest coward is a man who awakens a woman's love
Sorry.
with no intention of loving her.
so, yeah. So, the biggest coward is a man who opens a woman's love with has no intention of loving her. So, maybe I'm gonna say this and maybe I'm wrong. But it would feel like, or it would appear as if men are taught or learn or wherever that love is weak. And so I'm not going to approach a woman with the intention of loving her because that would mean that I'm weak, or that means that I'm soft, or that means that I'm not a man. Am I wrong in feeling that way? And if I am not wrong, then why are men not taught that love is actually something strong and actually something powerful and actually something that is good for our community? Huh? What about
I'll vote for that.
He teaching not to love.
What we'll say, speaking Will, what's up?
What about a female stripper? You go to the strip club, how you going there looking for love?
Huh?
She gets you off top. I'm not here to love you.
Infrared. You got the mic.
oh shit, I forgot to give it to him. But wait,
But wait, that's two different situations.
he can answer the phone. I think it is. Now I gotta wait on him to get off the phone to
what was the
substantiate the question.
question What was the question again?
The question is,
The quote is, which is what he's trying to feed off of. The biggest coward is a man who awakens a woman's love with no intention of loving her.
We got that. Now I want to know what he said.
what I said was, hold on, don't hold it to your mouth yet. What I said was, I feel like men are taught that love is weak. Am I wrong about?
That's where I was at.
Am I wrong about that?
Yes.
He says yes, and then hold what you said.
I said, what about a stripper? When you go to a strip club, most guys go in there looking for fantasy of love, but a stripper on here to make money. She uses you to get what she needs from you. So I think it's the other way around. I think women teach love just to get for what they want. Most men don't look for love and give all they all to a woman, but a female is different. Steal and lying and deceiving guys.
So you think that women are So you think that women are taught not to?
Yeah. They teach that for them. They learn that from mama, sisters, everybody else.
But and what she said, do you not think that a woman in a strip club? Do you not think that's a different situation?
Yeah, cause I don't know. I mean, I hang out a lot, but I don't go to strip club find love.
I don't think.
I didn't hear the whole thing. What happened at the strip club?
I don't think either party.
Why you looking at it like that, Bruce?
I don't think either party. I don't think either party is taught not to love.
I think the daughter learned that from mama and sister growing up.
I don't think they taught not to love. I think they taught to be stingy with their love,
They get showed.
which is different. And that man is attempting to unlock that love to see if he finds love. If he don't find love, then he out.
So who's taught to be stingy with it? Who?
Women. I think women are taught to be stingy with their love, as they should be. But if that love ain't reciprocated,
I'm with you. I'm with you 100%.
then I'm out.
But I'm with you 100%. But if I'm correct, we were on the fact that on what men feel,
Right.
on how they're taught when it comes to love.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So I agree with Infrared 100%. You're not necessarily taught directly. It's indirectly. When you teach a man not to be soft, he got to be hard, don't cry. You feel what I'm saying? So now what I'm getting out of the conversation I think we're having is that he's taught to start sheltering himself because he think that's what a man's supposed to be. Don't show your motherfucking feelings, nigga. Don't you motherfucking cry, nigga. You feel me? All this is catering to on how he gonna treat her. You feel me? How he gonna respond to her individually, according to the different parents and how you raise.
Yeah, but
I don't know how everybody raised.
I don't see that as teaching a man not to love, though. Like,
I know I didn't say it's directly. You're right. It's not. But let me say this. My father taught me, right? I come from a long line of Muslims and Black Panthers, right? My father taught me by any means necessary. Straight up. Let me tell you what my father told me on the fucking payphone, nigga, while I'm sitting in the pen. You knew not to motherfucking be doing what you were doing. Nigga! Do you not understand that you taught me by fucking any means necessary? You ain't give me no goddamn rules with that. You ain't say don't do, you feel what I'm saying? You ain't do none of that. So I asked a lot of young niggas, even in the pen, what does by any means necessary mean to you, nigga? Oh, however you gotta motherfucking get it. That ain't what the fuck Malcolm X meant when he said that. It was meant by protect your family, stay with your family, and provide for your family. Right. So that means some shit you may have to eat to even still stay there to protect them. Because once you lose your fucking freedom or your life, they're irrelevant. Ain't shit you can do. But my father treated me as if I understood what the fuck his meaning was about by any means necessary. I took it how pretty much every lad nigga I know took it in the street. Shit, nigga, you gonna sell crack, rob, dope, put a nigga in the trunk, you feel me? What you mean? So when my father talked to me in that, man, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, my nigga? This was the only thing you fucking taught me. Not the only thing, not being disrespectful like that. But in that manner, that's what the fuck you taught me, bro. And that's what the fuck I did. It ain't coming no goddamn instructions. It wasn't no motherfucking IKEA book, nigga. So everything else was left on my understanding of by any means necessary. Now I want show me a motherfucker that just come up with their own definition or what we talking about now about by any means necessary. Once you make that statement by any means necessary, that shit is wide open. Nigga gonna rob, kill, steal, and feel justified because that's what you told them by any means necessary. You ain't getting no fucking instructions with it.
And I think from that, and either him or you, one of y'all said it, but I think indirectly, if I'm telling you don't cry, don't show no emotion, to me, that equates to feelings are soft. Love is soft. So you are not supposed to express that because that is soft. That's what it sounds like to me. So indirectly, we are being taught not to love because love would appear to be soft. Yes. Yes.
I was gonna say it depends on how you raise, as people were saying. But also, as you grow and learn, you learn what the definition of love is. So it depends on your ability and your capacity to understand what real love is. Because sometimes you have to be that person to break the cycle of what your parents taught you. You have to be that person to break the cycle and know how to live righteously. So when you understand how you're supposed to move and how you should be living, as opposed to how you're going to your parents, when they taught you what they did, and they only use so much, but it's up to you to continue to grow and learn and to develop and become the best version of you that you can be.
I agree. I can go for that.
True, but
But
how do I do that? How do I become the person that breaks the cycle? If
And that's up to you. You have to be the person, that curious person. You have to be the person who wants to be that truth seeker. You have to be the person to want to grow and to learn and to study and to read books and to learn from people that you see doing what you would like to be doing. So it's all up to you you. Your parents can only give you so much information and so much knowledge because that's all they know. But it's up to you to break it down and go further than what they have taught you.
Can I say something? Okay, so I think everything that everybody is saying is on point. You know, I talked about it when I first came to the first Hughes house. Love is not a one size fit all.
And I love it when you say that. Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Love is, my size might not be your size. The way that I love might not be the way you love. You understand what I'm saying? What I love may not be the way that you would like to love. The quote said, the biggest coward is a man who knows, has every bit of relevance, that he's not going to love this woman, but yet he opens her up and exposes her to what he says, I'm going to give her. But in all actuality, he knows that he's not going to. So basically, it's predicated off of, you're going to come into my life, but you need me hard. And it may not be physical harm, I'm just talking about harm in general. My heart is going to be broken. I'm going to be torn in some type of way. That's what the quote meant. Now, right, when it comes to how individuals love differently, everybody's household taught love in a different form and fashion. Love may not be my love, and that's fine. But at some time, like you said, in some ages, you get to a point where, especially as a grown man and as a grown woman, you tend to, as you get older, you try to figure out what this love thing is, because you're no longer under the scrutiny of being in your home, under the very people who taught you how to this love thing. Now you're on your own, you've grown. So let's develop some type of characteristic where you can learn what your love is, what your love language is. You have to adopt some of that what you were taught. But if you knew that didn't get you nowhere and it was a means of going downhill, then you need to adopt a new program of how to love. And if that means taking classes, reading books, figuring out, talking to somebody, however you got to figure out what your love is now that you're grown. Because here's the deal. You know that doing wrong when you was a kid was doing wrong, but as you get, let's just say I had a mother who drank. If I knew that growing up I didn't want to drink by the time I get an adult, because I saw it. It was destructive. It was horrible. So now I'm grown enough to make my own decisions. So now you're grown enough to say, okay, I found out what that love thing was, but clearly, something ain't meshing. Something not jiving. So let me now, as a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman, let me figure out this thing called love, or what that love is that's going to work for me in order to secure someone that I choose to take into my life, and they're willing, and with my learning, I'm able to give to them. It's exposure. Exposure will either leave you damaged, or it will leave you feeling whole. It's up to you what you choose. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That was the intention of the quote.
Can I say something?
Oh. Well, wait, you hang on. Well, here, because we hadn't heard from him all night, so here and then. Go ahead.
Boys learn early on, very early, that women love the guys who don't love them. When you show, they learn around 14 or 15 years old, that you show love to a woman, she don't want you. She wants the boy that doesn't show her love.
What?
So men start showing love in a different way. They try to mimic the guy who the girls want.
There you go.
If you walk up to a girl, like I always say, and I hope I don't get anyone pissed off, the little boy that walks up to the little girl and gives her the cookie at school, she don't want him. She wants the little boy that snatches the cookie and runs down the hall. And they start liking the little boy that is going to steal the cookie and stealing the car.
Well, so you know what, and I don't mean to interrupt you, but
fucking true.
You know what I'm gonna ask. You know what I'm gonna ask. So the question is, go ahead.
What he's trying to say, most girls when they grow, not all, most girls when they growing up, they like the bad boy.
That's what I was.
I'll raise that. All the bad little cute girls, they want the motherfuckers, they left the boxes and the dope and all that fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want Joe Smo that mom gave him $2 that they take us to the movie, maybe get something to eat. She want that wild nigga to fucking block, beat people up, doing all kinds of goofy shit.
Stop. Stop.
Is that true?
Hold on, stop.
Is that true?
Hold on, stop. Let's go. Hold on. Let's go with this young lady back here who's saying why you say it's not true.
Oh,
No, we understand that, but we not dumb. Ain't nobody here dummies. But everybody's not the same. We gotta judge off majority.
You can't generalize everybody is doing the same. And the only thing I gotta say is, people will do to you what you allow for them to do to you.
Yeah.
So at some point,
You know that.
For some, I'm like, I ain't gonna let nobody else treat me any kind of goddamn way. That's not my makeup.
So
So if you're a sister that allowed this shit to go on, and that's okay with you, it may not be okay with me. Because it ain't okay with me.
But that's why they use the term majority. It's not an individual.
Allow you to deal with their life. You to do
that's
Man, we get that.
That's all I made sure.
We get that, but that's not the majority, y'all.
I said most, but
That's what he said, the majority.
I'm not saying it's the majority, but I'm just coming from my perspective. I'm just sharing my experience.
I get you, but we're telling. Hold on, see what you. Hold on. This what I get out of this. What I get out is always going to be a lack on either side. It's going to be a lack. You feel me? Of understanding because you're going to take it personal. Once you start taking it personal, see the conversation was majority. Even when we go back to the conversation about a coward, that wasn't the definition of a coward. Or what they thought. Nothing to do with a coward. That's what they said, how they feel a coward is. But the word coward was never called a coward. He just said, everybody said the majority. Men in here just spoke on what majority of women do. And I witnessed women still go against what the man say.
so wait, okay, so wait. That's okay. Wait a minute. So in your
Most men experience this, and I'm just telling you that I never experienced that.
That's fine, we get that.
So wait, hold on. So for you. So you are saying that. So you're saying that has not been, and this has not been your personal experience, or are you saying that are you isolating it to your personal experience, or are you saying that you have never seen women that like the bad boy? Are you saying you've never seen that?
I can't say I've never seen it because it ain't happened.
Because they do.
You said why, Money?
Wait. So wait, are you saying it's not your personal experience, or are you saying you've never seen it happen?
to nobody in your life.
Okay,
That's what we're talking about.
Of course it happens.
Oh, okay, that's what we're
you're just saying for you personally, it's not. No, you are. No, you are fine. You are fine. We're just trying to quantify the point, because I think for us as men, we feel like the majority of women, which I've also seen, and well, I mean, I don't date women anymore, but whatever. From the experience that we've seen that most women like the bad motherfucker. That's the one they like. That's the one they go for.
Man, listen. Hey, yo, for real. On some real shit. Let's not get this shit twisted, or the truth of the matter flipped it, or the beauty of reality constricted. I know what I did, just like you did. Pop fly to center field. Shit, mommy, we both slid. But don't try to lay it all on me, like you just so cute and so fine, so you ain't want to see. Time who you.
For your mentality,
It's your own fucking responsibility. And
who I was, you literally chose me. But don't act like you ain't play your fucking part.
like you ain't part your legs for some of this shit.
Like
You ain't know when to gamble them with your own heart. So you're so much better than me because I did a big. So much more than we because the way that I live.
just
Because we don't see eye to eye. I'm the motherfucking kid. But let's not Let's not tell
one side of the story.
you
Got
got
to have the nuts.
before you had the glory to tell the truth of the story. Now you so much better than me, and I ain't gonna switch.
To the matter.
I don't really want to call y'all no bitch, but pop in the field. Come on, mommy. We both switch. You act like you weren't catching the balls every time they would pitch. Q's house.
Hughes house. Were you about to say something, Kimmy, or him, or who? Go, go.
Did you say not all? Before you said it, you said not all, right?
Not all, but we.
But a hell of a lot.
But we feel like a hell of a lot of women go for.
And they go to double back on that. So now you done got ran through all the bad boys. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm a
Ran through.
Got good job.
Ran through all the bad boys. That's a hell of a conversation.
I'm not a dope boy. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to holler at me. You got 4 kids. You don't look like I used to look back in the day. Now you want me. I don't want you. You good. Right here. Let's talk about it.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Talk about it.
I'm gonna tell you something that happened to me in college. There was this girl in college. I liked her name was Jackie. I had the biggest crush on Jackie. Jackie was smart. Jackie was pretty. She was just very intelligent, really, really personable. She was nice. We would talk. We would have great conversations. I had the biggest crush on her. I asked her out at one point, and she was like, well, you know, I'm kind of dating somebody or whatever. I'll let you know. At the time, this was when I was in college, I had I can't remember what year it was. I think it was, I had a 1995 Acura 2.5 TL. I love that damn car. If I could find one today, I'd buy it. She had not seen that car. So I was working for an organization across the street from Georgia State at the time, and she followed me over there. We were talking for whatever reason. And I was like, oh, well, let me take you back to your car. So we go to the parking lot, and she walks up to the car. She's like, is this your car? Yeah. So we get in the car, and I take her back to that car. She's like, you know, you need to be sure you have my number so we can hang out sometime. So you weren't sure that you wanted to hang out to me, but now you saw I got this nice car. Yeah. I don't know if it was, I don't think it was a bad boy car. Acura was just a car at the time. No, so you see I got the car all the time.
Shit back in the day. That was the shit back then. You come from a little money, that boy.
You're like, oh, we need to go out. And then, and so we go out. I think that next week, or the next week or the week after that. And I was prepared, because you just never know the shit that women gonna do. So we go out. I forgot where we went. When it comes over, what y'all want to drink? I got whatever I want to drink. She says, oh, I have a vodka and something. Oh, and be sure it's top shelf vodka, because he's paying.
Yeah, they will say this shit like that.
So
he paying.
It's like I feel like we said, feel like the majority of women either want the bad boy or they want somebody they think got some money and gonna show them a good time, which may or may not even be the bad boy, because I was clearly not the bad boy. I was not the bad boy. I wasn't the dope boy. I'm at Georgia State trying to get an education, but she see I got this nice car. She's like, oh, he got some money somewhere.
So she figured but the bad boy was getting ass.
What that nigga say?
He might not be wrong. He might not be wrong.
She got on the phone and called the bad boy up.
Because I showed her.
You probably dropped off at the bad boy house.
And if she had any leftovers,
that's something to drop you off over here. You know, I'm gonna hear
Right. Right. What's
I'm
it?
gonna find the stat and I'm gonna be quiet for the rest of the night. I'm
Sure.
You know,
This is the first time in the history of the world since they've been keeping stats that there are more women in the black community. There are more women with kids than men. Even though women outnumber men in the black community. This is the first time that's ever happened.
substantiate that. There are more women with kids than men.
Women with kids than men. And there are more women than men. So you would think that there should be a whole lot more men with a bunch of kids.
If there are more wait. If there are more women, if the majority of the black population is women, then wouldn't it stand to reason that they would have more children than us? No.
You can have
Okay, explain that. Explain that to me.
you can have one dude
Who father a bunch of kids.
that will father a bunch of kids, but
That's right.
You can have a woman that gave 6 guys their first kid. That answers you can have one woman that gave 6 guys their first kid.
Okay, so wait. So does that mean that the women are single or not married?
You don't give a fuck they're single or not.
They got the kids.
In the black community, there's a small percentage.
They giving up the pussy.
Father a large percentage of the kids. That's what that means.
But I'm gonna narrow it down. I'm gonna narrow it down what you trying to say. There's not a high ratio of men like back in the day got kids all over the place. They don't have 4 or 5 kids all over the place, right?
Right.
And then one
All the women got kids all over the place.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Key factor. Child support.
I say it like
Right.
Okay. Oh, right.
I don't want to get in trouble. Child support.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Sounds okay. Wait. What you saying, Will? What you saying, Will?
It might be true because all the men are dead.
Yeah.
No, they're not dead, just that the
Nigga dead?
Child support, Will.
Don't kill me. Let the nigga die.
All the men are dead in the streets.
Yeah.
All the men are dead.
Well, but so
All the men are dead. Oh my God.
but wait, are they? But we talk about the crack epidemic. We talk about the crack epidemic. We talk about the what was the bill that put a whole bunch of black men in jail?
Beaky Buzzard. No, they look just like Beaky Buzzard. Where did he go?
Raise your motherfucking hand. If you make $100 better,
Magic.
can I get in on the conversation?
Yeah, when
I feel like you
only nigga go that way before you interrupt my show, nigga.
No, it's a good talk.
I know. Then listen to the
I
talk,
am listening.
man.
I just asked
What's
one
in
question. These motherfucking niggas in y'all making
About your question. Nobody give a fuck about your question. That was talking.
Okay, so oh wait, I'm sorry. Wait, did she go ahead, I'm sorry, go ahead. Yes.
Thank you.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Sharon.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, no, wait, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
At a certain age in life, sometimes we start to talk about the past. Once you get to a certain age in life, lifing makes you treat women different. A lot of us have had a lot of men, we've had a lot of women. So at some point in your life, you can't keep going back to what we're supposed to do. You go back to what you should do. And in lifing, you don't get a woman like me that has a job, a good job, and we get a man that has a good job. Now we gotta figure out things we're gonna do to make each other happy. We can't keep living off of the past stuff that went on back in the 20s when our mother and father, like my mom and dad, was married for 100 years. No, not 100, but they were married forever.
Forever.
In life, you like them. And you're gonna get a man that's gonna treat you good, whether he has money or not. Don't base a relationship off of what a man has in money-wise, because if you got it, he got it. If she got it, he got it.
Right.
So you should not be looking at a relationship as, oh, well, well, I make more money than her, or she makes more money than you. Get a man that's gonna say good morning to you in the morning. I'm a basic girl. Tell me the basics in life, and it makes me happy. Say good morning in the morning. Tell me good night at night. And I got a 16-hour shift. Are you okay? Sometimes we looking at, oh, I need him to do this, that. Do what you can, and if you think that's gonna make me feel good, and it don't cost nothing to make me feel good. Sometimes we just need a little bit of things in life.
Yes.
It's so hard. The goodness of God is gonna be good. We make it so difficult by making all this. You gotta have this nice car. You gotta have this. But we making it hard. The goodness of how? Nothing. He just said the goodness of. So every man in your life that is good to you, and he's telling you the things you want to hear, that's how we take him. I don't want the thug boy, I don't know him. But the thug boy comes in my life, and he's telling me, Sharon, hey, you look good today, baby. Acknowledge the goodness of me, what you like about me. It don't cost nothing. Men forget it costs absolutely nothing to be good to a woman.
That's called the friend zone.
Once again, say it again. Say it again. No, say it again.
That's called the friend zone.
Say it again.
It don't cost a quarter.
No, we got you, but listen to what that man saying.
That's called the friend zone.
That called the friend zone. A nigga trying to fuck.
Nigga, if you want to, that's the friend zone come first.
Nigga trying to fuck, man. Nobody want to hear all that extra shit.
You can't get to the friend zone
Man.
by fucking up. Every man in fuck is good. Every man ain't gonna be.
And you still searching for more fucking
Every man ain't gonna
and
be
fucking good.
So but wait,
That's what I'm saying.
There's little bitch and big old bitch. Take a pick.
I'm listening to what she's saying.
And big old bitch. Take your pick.
Yeah, I don't want no dick.
So I'm listening to
I
what
gotta
she's
take
saying.
y'all pick.
Don't cost a quarter.
You gotta take a
Don't
pick.
cost a dick. It's just
You're not listening to the whole. You're not listening to the whole story though. The whole story that you're right.
One, baby, I'm living.
But listen, you're right. You gonna figure it out. You got a few more dicks to get.
And I'm gonna ask this because she
finna go get some more dick.
Well,
She finna go get some more dick. What is she gonna do?
And she said something that I'm gonna switch gears with, and this will be the last one for the night.
Not in my show.
She said
Truth gonna be the truth. Come or don't come.
She said she said something about buying a car and buying a house, and then I'm switching over to religion. Why is it that people say favor ain't fair when they buy a new car or when they buy a new house or when they get some kind of financial blessing? Why do people say favor ain't fair?
I don't know. I don't understand that phrase.
Yeah, I understand that.
I definitely don't. You got me a little more.
Because
I never heard it. Expound on it a little bit.
So I think that people say favor ain't fair in an effort to, and it's what a lot of people do. And again, you talk about Christian fundamentalism. I think people, especially us, we like to weaponize religion. And so it's like, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to say that God is blessing me more than he's blessing you because he gave me the opportunity to buy a car and you probably can't buy the same car I got. But those people are people that are looking for reasons to judge other people who believe in God based on their situation. Because my thing is, God's favor is available to any and everyone who wants it, no matter who you are, no matter what you've done. God's favor is available to all of us. So if you walk around talking about favor ain't fair, and God's favor doesn't have anything to do with fairness, then
those are the worst believers. Those are the worst believers. Those that judge are the worst believers. When you talk about, oh, you ain't this, I'm Muslim, born and raised. For those that tell me that I ain't no real Muslim because I drink and smoke, you the worst. You the worst of them. Whatever. If you're a Muslim telling me that, if you're a Christian, do whatever.
Because
You
you're
the
not
worst
judging me.
because you judging me. Let's dig through your closet. Let's see how many kids you don't molest, how many motherfuckers you don't
Who are
rob,
you to
how
judge
many
me?
you motherfuckers you don't kill. Right? Let's see. Let's look through your closet. Nah, bro. They judge. So those people that judge, they the worst. That favor ain't fair.
And those are the ones. And those are the ones who can't accept the truth either.
Right? No, absolutely.
Those are the ones who got a problem. You want to switch the narrative, or what we're talking about is going to be an issue.
There's so many people that use their book as a shield, right? Whatever was the Torah, the Bible, or the Quran. They use that shit, but they ain't open it.
They open it up.
They ain't open it. You trying to say this the book, and you ain't read that. You ain't read that at all.
It's really disappointing. And the shit about it is we are doing to us with religion the same shit that white people have done to us with religion. They weaponizing it and using it against us to try to keep us down, and then we end up adopting the same shit. We were around talking about favor and
But
favor.
that's on you ignorant because you don't want to listen. Once again, no matter what we go through in here in life, we all experience different things. Everything that we talk about is for the growth and development of us. Whether you feel is up or down. I know how to deal with D-Rob. I know how to deal with Keith. Ty. Understand or comprehend how to fucking deal with you. I can't deal with you like I deal with this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But everybody, when you deal with our original conversation about dealing with men or why they think they soft, was fucking simple. Our fucking daddies raised us to not motherfuck, show emotion, and be hard. But that became, look how complicated that conversation became. It's fucking simple. You feel? I gotta deal with my woman on a regular basis. But what's crazy is that in her age and her knowing me, she understands. Not all the time. We gotta talk about shit. You feel what I'm saying? For her to understand on how I feel. You know what I mean? How I move. And that's what we don't talk about. We keep talking about what a motherfucker's supposed to be and supposed to do. You ain't motherfucking me. How you gonna tell me how the fuck to feel and what I'm supposed to do when you want me to do it? That's fucking ludicrous. We ain't never raised the same. You feel what I'm saying? But we put that on one another. No, if a nigga soft, allow the nigga to be soft. You know who's supposed to protect the nigga that's soft? The nigga that's hard.
Right.
But I want to believe
That so I'm sorry.
I want to believe that even if majority of you guys are saying that you were raised by your men, uncles, dads, grandfathers, whoever, and love was introduced to y'all differently, I still want to know that. I still want to feel and believe in my heart that you still want love.
Absolutely.
Even though it was given to you, let's just say it was given to you abrasively. Some of y'all daddies was like, hey, punch you in the chest, you better not cry. You know, you really didn't, a lot of y'all didn't see, a lot of y'all daddies didn't hug y'all. Not saying that he didn't love you, but you didn't get the hug. You didn't get the, matter of fact, sometimes you may not even heard I love you from it. You might have knew he did, but you got what you got.
Right.
But as a man, as you grow older, I'm not gonna say a man, as you get older, you want to feel some type of love that you missed, don't you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you missed,
I'm just asking.
If you missed it,
Right.
That's
When
if you
there's a
missed it.
missing link, you have to try to fill the gap, right?
You gotta know it's a missing link though.
Okay, but you do know it's a missing link.
No, it may not.
Okay, that's fine, no problem. I will say this.
I did.
Let me.
But,
Okay, that's
yeah.
fine. Not all men. Let's just say majority again. Okay, because one thing about a man, let's just speak about Hugh. I know that Hugh wants to be loved by someone. He wants to be loved by a genuine person. As he got older, now that he's getting older, he's wanting that love. He's wanting that sense of security. And whereas, I'm getting older now. A lot of the games that people used to play are not being played. A lot of the roads that were being traveled are not being traveled. Now, I'm not saying that his life has to go on hold. What I'm saying is, as you get older, you want to feel something different. let's just say you get into that age where, you know what, I kind of want to be a little shorty, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to go out and chill out, you know? I want to be able to have camaraderie with her. We have great conversations or whatever. Okay, but you used to be a whore 10 years ago, but now you got a whole different epiphany. You know what I'm saying? I want to kind of be up under somebody. I kind of want to feel that. I kind of want to be with that one somebody. You know what I'm saying? So eventually you got to a point. So that means you eventually wanted to feel something that you've never felt before. Now you did all the fucking and freeing off and doing all that, and it felt good. You enjoyed it. But now you want a different type of that. You understand what I'm saying? That comes with age. That's the only part I'm talking about. So that's when that different love comes in. Because now that you want something different, you're gonna receive something different from it. And then if you're wanting to be around it a little bit more than the usual, clearly there's something that you love about it. That's drawing you more and more to it.
I don't think it's a difference in love. I think it's an understanding. Love is going to be love. There's no different level. We have to understand, to me, we have to understand on how to love one another according to who we are. You got to know the fucking individual. And I said this at many shows. Women only care about what they want from a motherfucking man, but you clueless to a man. That's a fucking fact for majority. You will put everything on a nigga plate, and the nigga told you you want that. But guess what you saw? The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. You get what I'm saying? That's fucking simple. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what you think. The nigga told you he don't want that. But you gonna do what the fuck you want to do. So now in life, it's the same fucking thing. Understand that you gotta understand his love language. Because everything I see is about your love language. I want this, this is how I feel. This is how I feel. You clueless to a nigga feel. You only care about what you want. And what we talked about earlier, is that, once again, why does a man act the way he acts? You're still negating the fact of the original conversation. The original conversation turning all this off of what he's saying, of a man not being shown love from another man, for him to know how to act with woman.
No, it stemmed from her conversation, which ignited y'all fire. Because originally what she was talking about had nothing to do with
I'm not talking about that. That's fine. I'm going over his. I'm going on my whole conversation.
Right, exactly. What I'm saying.
He posed the question, and that is the fucking question.
Right. And because she deviated, that ignited us to this.
Always. That's what I just said. It's always gonna go left.
I think we're all agreeing that again, you take love and you receive love, how love was given to you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, believe it.
I'm not going to expect you to
Believe
love the shit out of me when you don't know what the fuck that means.
Believe it.
But
you're being an individual. You're right.
Right. Give me what you're capable of. I don't need, matter of fact, if you give me anything outside of that, to me, you're not being who you are. Because now you try to do something
else, or you trying to be somebody else.
But let me say this. Once again, everything she's saying is right, but it's superficial. That ain't the fuck how it goes. Niggas are not taught that way. You're right. Everything you're saying, you're right. We're trying to express that. Niggas don't experience that. Niggas experience getting taken advantage of. They want the money. The likelihood of a nigga running to a motherfucker like you, or a motherfucker like, you feel what I'm saying? That shit is far in between from what men deal with.
And that's true.
So they have to go with what we deal with on a regular basis. I may come across a fucking genuine woman, but you know what? Man, everybody done fucked me over, so what the fuck you think I'm supposed to do after that?
That she gonna get over, but what I'm saying is...
That's reality.
I get it, that's reality.
Okay, wait, we're gonna go right here.
So, I'm piggyback a little bit what Q said a little bit earlier. Because Q was fortunate enough to live, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he actually lived with his father, but he had a father in his life.
I'm still with my father, so you know.
God bless you. So with that being said,
At both my parents, but go ahead.
With that being said, I was raised by my mom.
My father figure was my oldest brother. My brother Jose. He's really not my oldest brother. He's my oldest brother from my mom's house. I grew up with him. That's who raised me. So he always told me to be hard. I also saw his vulnerability when he came to his first big one. I seen how much he loved her, and he did the best that he could. That when he understood what it is to be a man and to love on a woman. So I kind of follow that same trait because I idolize my brother. To this day, I still idolize my brother. I was about to get married in December. I call that nigga from Father's Day before I call my own father from Father's Day. I have no gripes or no ill will towards my real father. He came into my life when I was about 18. You know what I'm saying? Out on the street, my mom packed me up and sent me to DR to go stay with him. Like yo, my son out here wilding and shit. When I mean wild, I was fucking wild. Like police was looking. So with that being said, a little bit fast forwarding and a little bit backing up. My mom never told me I love you. I don't recall as a kid ever hearing my mother telling me, well, I love you, my son. So me, when I got older, when I had my own son, that shit clicked in my head somewhere, somehow, it just clicked in my head. Saying, son, you love him every day. I tell my son I love you every day. My son texts me every day, I love you, Dad. There's not a day that passes by my son does not text me, I love you, Dad. Before we even have a conversation, anything like that. Because I broke that shit. When I tell my mom that I love her, about maybe when I started this shit, probably maybe with her, maybe 6 years ago. I told my mom verbally, you know what I'm saying, like over the phone, like, yo, mom, I love you. Mom got kind of to the back, kind of paused. Because she never heard that in her life. Right? And I took that as that girl, I know, damn, my mother knows I never heard that. Why the fuck she before? So I always tell my siblings that I love them. So now, like my mom's now, she's been embracive of it since the last 3 years. So she's more like, she texts me every morning that, hey son, you know what I'm saying, have a good day, God was with you, I love you. I be looking back, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I had to break that generational misconception of love, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not sitting there at my mom saying I love you. She never expressed it. She showed it in me what the fuck I wanted as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to do shit, you know what I'm saying? She did whatever I wanted, she did. That was her way of showing love. She didn't know how to express the words love. So, me never hearing it from an actual man telling me, yo, I love you, it's foreign to me. So, I started that shit.
And
I implemented that shit in my family. So, even when I was telling my siblings that shit, you know what I'm saying, they was kind of taking it back, like, oh shit, it's a little bit different.
They're switching it up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So now when we talk to each other, you know what I'm saying, when we be on group chat or group FaceTime, whatever, you know what I'm saying, we make sure we say y'all love me. Oh yeah, y'all love me. That kind of changed the dynamic of our family. So now my brother tells her children, I love you. My sister tells her children, she loves you. We was never taught that, we didn't know that shit. So like what you were trying to express, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not always, it doesn't always come off that way. Come off different ways. Until you hear the actual words, that's when you actually feel it. So that's the breaking generational ignorance. And you transfer that shit, now your grandchildren gonna be moving in that direction and doing so on forth. That's going to help us as a people be better men, better women. I had plenty of women that I've dealt with in my lifetime that had children, that had daughters. I always, for their birthday, I bought them flowers. If they ate anything nice, you know what I'm saying, that they did good in school, I took them to eat. I want them to know, like, how to be treated by a man. I might not be in your life anymore, but guess what? You're going to know that, hold up, this is not the way I was treated. So I'm not gonna allow no Joe Smoke, you know what I'm saying, to treat me any kind of way because you know what I'm saying, when I was a kid, I got flowers on my birthday. And I take them out because I did so good. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt women should treat me. You know with love. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't go there all the time. Because I'm one of the main niggas, I was fucking bored. I'm not this nigga, this motherfucker thinking like this shit about all over motherfucking things. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I taught myself how to grow up. How to grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, how to teach myself how to grow up. I learned what I said earlier. I learned a little bit from my brother, but at the same time, I see my brother was heartbroken. And I never wanted to feel the pain he had because he didn't know how to deal with the pain. His way to
He ain't taught that.
Yeah, we talk that.
You know what I'm saying? His way
Not
to
taught
deal with
that.
pain. You know what I'm saying? Womanizing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be critical of us as Black people, because I think we need it, and because I think that this shit is the truth. I think that we as Black people, and I base a lot of stuff on religion because religion is a big way that we live our lives and that we walk in. But there's a lot of judgment in religion, and I think because there's a lot of judgment in the way that we live our lives, in the way that Black people live our lives, we are not comfortable with nuance. We are not comfortable with the fact that he was raised in the environment that he was raised in and what he was taught. I was raised by two women, my mother and my grandmother. And in my earliest memories of those two people, and every day after that, till now being 47 years old, both of those women every single day told me that they loved me. They didn't shy away from it. They didn't hide it. Every day of my life, by both of my parents, I was told, I love you. My dad, who I was not raised with, his side of the family, I love you was not a term that they used. And you talk about missing something or missing something. I am just like my dad. The jokes, the gregarious nature, like I am my personality. I am that man. And so growing up, I knew that and had a lot of respect for him and wanted him to tell me that he loved me, but because he was not given those tools as a child and then as a father, he wasn't telling me that he loved me because his mama didn't tell him and because his great grandmama didn't say that to him. And so here I am wanting my dad to say, hey, I love you. And he's like, I'm like, why is he not saying that? Does he not love me? Am I not good enough? Like, what is it? But what I learned is I went out there to see him one year and I was in the living room and he was in the bedroom and I'm like, I'm going to be brave enough to say it. I'm going to just go ahead and say it. I'm in the living room. He's in the bedroom. Dad, I love you. He said, what you want? So for him, my dad moved to Texas when I was 2 years old. He became very successful in the hotel industry. Has had a very good career, made very good money. His family knew that, and so they called him asking him for shit. Can you loan me $100? You got $200? His definition of love was based on what he could do for his family. What you want?
That's his love language.
That's his love language. Me, I love you and I respect you for who you are, and I just want you to tell me you love me.
You understand his love language?
I didn't until that moment. Until that moment when he said what you want, I was like, oh shit.
Nigga love you, but you taking it. Yeah.
You have not experienced genuine love in your life for who you are and for just the person that you are. Love for you has been conditioned on what you can do for other people. But the thing about it is
or even to talk, or even to say I love. You feel me? If you don't understand one's love language, that's one of the most biggest mistakes you can make in the world. To me,
yeah,
you feel me? Because I'm not gonna love you the way you may have been raised. You feel me? No, like your father. I don't know your father like that. I don't think, or I don't know.
No.
It may not have been a lack of love. You just ain't understand your pop's love language.
I did.
I'm still with both my parents. I'm taking care of these motherfuckers. Man, my father still had it. You know, Pops.
Yeah.
We still had these fucking conversations.
Yeah.
You feel me? My father apologized to me. You feel me? Oh, for straight up, my nigga. Nigga, I'm in Pittsburgh, nigga. Me and my little sister, this nigga buying crack. I don't try to hide that shit no more. My nigga, you think I think different for why you think I think different, my nigga? I've been with you in all your little holes. You understand? I got a baby brother off of this shit. And I gotta respect my baby brother, you feel me? And his moms. You feel me? Cause this what the fuck my father did. Where you think that it's okay to be disrespectful in life versus understand this is how the fuck life goes. This is what people go through and went through. You think you're gonna stop it? You think our conversation at Q's house is gonna stop anything? It's a million more niggas like him. You, me, and a million more women the same fucking way. The thing is about Q's house is that it's about bridging the gap so we know who to fuck with. Longevity and who not. I know how I can take your fuck shit, your bullshit. You feel me? Because I know you don't really mean no harm. Because guess what? I understand your love language. You don't mean no harm towards me. That's just how you are. But see, you got people who take that shit personal. Oh, the motherfucker finna, you feel me? Now we in a debate. Or we been in an argument. Or we about to kill each other. When we all brothers in this motherfucker, show me how, nigga, I don't even give a fuck about the two who just left with the fuck shit. That's how I feel. I don't give a fuck about what we're talking about. Calm down. No. That fuck shit. We talking about hoes and motherfucking fucking and sucking. Man, get the fuck out of here. What you don't want to do is let Q's house relinquish what Q know, because I ain't about none of the bullshit. We're gonna bridge the gap. They bridge the gap, my nigga.
But you have to realize too that it wasn't just the men that were in the lack of love when it came to the men in the house and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm a girl who didn't know. My father didn't have no love for me. You know what I'm saying? So my father was not my first example of what a man should be and how a man should treat me. I had to figure that shit out my stepfather. And luckily my mom got with one who was willing to say, I'll take the whole package. I want your daddy involved, but if he chooses not to be, I still got you. Yeah. And I respect him to this day with that, but he still wasn't my father. I needed my daddy to give me that. So I am that girl that, you know, wanted to go out and find a dude who could try to give me that love that I needed, or who could suffice for what this guy was lacking in, and how can you cover up this area of disruption in my life, and how can you bring down my roar? How could you stop me from roaring? So yeah, I was that girl. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's not just the men, and I get y'all's story. I get it, and I respect it. Because a lot of men lack. I sit there, they're not in love, and she just didn't get it.
Just didn't get what you didn't get.
But we have women out there, like you just mentioned, there are women out there. He was supposed to be my first role model. He was supposed to be my first example of what a man is and how he should conduct himself around me, as far as teaching me too the role of a man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get that from him. So it is what it is. I had to bridge my own fucking gaps in a lot of areas. Yeah. And I had to learn that shit by getting hurt, destroyed, demolished, ran over, and all that. Until I realized, okay, what the fuck is Garrett gonna do? Am I gonna keep going down this road? What road do I want to travel down? So you're right, you do pick and choose. So it's not just the men who have been damaged out here. You got women out here whose fathers was like, fuck you. And unfortunately, I had a daddy who was in and out. My dad was more of, let me show you what I got, and he'll come around. If he got a brand new car, if he got a home, he wants you to come to the barbecue, because I want you to see my new house. But then as soon as things died down, oh, I got a daughter? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, damn. You. Okay. But now the part that bothered me was I'm the spitting image of this nigga. Like, literally, I could be walking down the street and I got hair. That's the only difference between me and I. My dad is even 5 feet. He's a short dude. So we just look like two, if you put on a wig, we two Garricas walking down the street. So it really hurt my heart to know that I am the epitome of you. and you don't even want to love me like I'm supposed to get. But you know what? I had to realize that I need to stop making excuses and find my own shit. And my own shit got me fucked up. But now I'm 54 and I know what I want in my life. I know what I need to be doing. Will it all pan out to be what I needed to be? By no means.
But our conversation, once again, going back to the beginning, is on how, right, dudes think and maneuver. I can't say it's a lack of love for your father. It could be a lack of love on how you feel because of what you're taught. And then your father may not want to accept your mouth, you feel me, and things of this nature. So he may let you be. Versus because if you don't understand his love language, but your love language wants to be understood.
I'm no longer mad at him about that because he loved me with what he had.
What he had.
His mother was toxic. Her mother was toxic. So I'm 54. That's what I was trying to say. I'm 54 now. I'm learning to love my father where he is.
Right.
Here's the deal. If I keep flying high and he doesn't meet me there, then my feelings are hurt.
Yep.
So how about I just stay at an even keel, love you where you are, so that way there's no expectations. So now I can't be branded. I can't be broken because we're here. My father gave me what he could. He had
but hold on. So I want to ask this question. Why? What made you feel that he can give you more? Where did you get that from? Outside of what he gave you, as the man that he is and the man that he was or whatever, what made you want more?
That's the way we deserve. And I'm gonna jump in real quick and just say that that's the way that we are wired. We are wired.
Definitely.
We are wired for people who they say they are to us to treat us according to who they say they are to us. And so if that's my daddy needs to love me a certain way. My mom needs to love me a certain way. Go ahead.
Thank you. What is that based on? Who told you what a daddy? No, I want to hear you, Boogie. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. You're right about that.
You asked me you said to me, you asked me, how did I expect for my father to love me even more? This is what I expected as I grew. Because as a kid, as a child, I didn't know what the fuck
Come on,
I
what you
needed from
expect?
him. When I got to an age, 10, 11 years old, and I realized, I'm not getting from this man that is supposed to be my father what I feel like I need to receive. What I felt like I needed to receive was feeling the absence. You're not here. I still didn't know what love is, but I knew when I had a Christmas program and you didn't show up and I know I called and I invited you.
So you got the feeling.
So, okay, I was based it on feelings at first.
I'm just saying, but you got it from outside sources.
No, that's internal. That's internal, and that's what I'm saying.
This internal. This came from me.
That's internal.
That's
so here's the deal.
I'm gonna beg the difference, but I'm
gonna
gonna
say, hey Dad, the Christmas program is Friday. You can make it, and for him to say, oh yeah, I'll be there. What time? Okay, cool. So when I look out there and I look out in the audience, and you're not there, don't get me wrong. I wasn't mad immediately.
I can take that.
I went, did something happen?
Right.
Is he okay?
I can take that.
I didn't jump to the whole nigga. You ain't show up. Then when I get a call the next day and he says to me, hey, Dad was a little busy. But I asked days ago. Now, and mind you, I'm still not mad. My feelings are hurt. See, there's a difference in me being pissed and my feelings are hurt. That's when my expectancy levels were high. I'm 25, I'm 33, still expecting him to be here. I just got to be 54. Well, I'm not even 54 yet. I just got here at 53 learning to and don't be anymore.
And the thing, wait, but wait, and the
yeah. So all he's going to do.
But wait.
He's not even taking advantage of the opportunities that are lying before him. So I'm like, Dad, he's like, hey, let's get together, let's do this. I'm like, shit. Dad, see, he's like, yeah, he might see some shit. I'm down.
What's on the plate?
6 months was beautiful. Then he vanished again.
He goes back to being him.
The difference, and guess what? I let him vanish. But when he came back, he said to me, I was trying, where were you? You've been gone 6 months. Nigga, what the
But see, hold on. See, hold on.
Say what?
Hold on. Check this out. Jay is right. I agree with both y'all 100%. No, whatever. But we're still negating the fact of one's mentality, which is, to me, the beginning of the conversation. You can't expect, I don't give a fuck about what Jay's saying, about what you saying, because what your daddy is saying according to how he raised. You feel me? Because I deal with a father and I deal with a mother according to how the fuck they're raised and how they feel. It does not mean a lack of love, you feel me, because of how shit maneuvers and goes.
Any less. I think he loves the fucking dirty water that I bathed in. I do. But
Go
at
ahead,
the same time, when you can actually represent yourself differently, take advantage of that.
That's cool to say, but I ain't gonna go that. It ain't gonna go that way.
Right? Because I'll give you an example of my family. What they told me, because I didn't see this nigga. My grandfather was the best grandfather I'd ever knew when I had. But, you know, he took care of us. I mean, he spent time with us. But his children had a whole different view of him. Right?
Yeah.
And he was a raging alcoholic. He wasn't present. But my uncle said, I'm not going to.
Okay, that's fine.
Right? I'm
That's
not
fine.
going
You got
so he was,
you got
they
cash
was
app as
raised
well,
with
or
them being in and out.
okay,
But
I
they
got
were
you.
never present for their kids.
Yeah.
So you could be raised a certain way and do different shit. Right?
Believe it.
Right? So I'm not going to always say, it's just like we deal with them. And I'm not trying to, you know, pound on them, right? But if we date a lot of women and they do some shit, they go about daddy. It's time for you to change some shit. Right? So you don't have a right to be 70 years old and then say, well, I'm acting this way because I was raised. Nah. You just don't.
No.
That's
a cop out. Right.
But
at a certain point.
But it's really not a cop. If it's you, how can it be a cop out? If it's you,
You know what I mean?
you act like it's not fuck niggas out here,
You know what I mean?
fuck women. You act like it's not grimy people. I don't get that.
Apology is about changing.
To the works to say it's okay.
Because that's what you want to do. You won't change. The motherfucker don't know nothing about it. What about a motherfucker who don't want to change?
Don't keep calling and saying,
oh, I ain't know what to do. I get it, but you know you answer the phone.
You know right.
Are you answering the motherfucking phone and leaving the motherfucker alone? Because if you fucking picking up, you let me know that it's still something that you fucking want. The nigga is who, or the chick is who they are. That shit ain't going nowhere. They're not gonna fucking change. But they're fucking who they are. But why you crucifying them? If you deal with the motherfucker, deal with them, or don't deal with them. But that shit is fucking simple.
Exactly. That's
Who gives a fuck? But who gives a fuck? You think I'm gonna wait on you to change, nigga?
And that's why I don't.
Thank you. But wait, you to sit here and wait on you to change, then that's on me.
But
I'm not gonna sit here and wait on you to change.
But we said this earlier. The whole thing is that, and I said it's how we are wired. It's how we are born.
That was the beginning.
We are
one another.
We are born with an unspoken and it's a feeling.
The nigga was I crucified.
Yeah, it's a feeling
in this bitch on some sideways shit.
It's a feeling, but feelings are still. You are supposed.
Everybody got.
You are supposed to be who I was born to believe you to be to me. So if you're my father, and I have a recital. Before you even called him and asked him to come to the recital, your expectation was this nigga's gonna be at my recital because he is my father, because I was born believing that is who he is to me. And as my father, he should treat me and love me a certain way.
Oh,
And
of course.
right. But and that we are.
What he said he was.
No.
No, I ain't
So that's
No, that's what her
I wasn't missing that.
expectation.
But I'm saying before she asked him the question, there was an expectation of my father's gonna be there because he is my father.
Fuck gave you that expectation.
I expect that.
What'd you say?
Necessarily, though.
What'd you say?
From where?
Not necessarily.
Right.
Because what if he
I'm with you on that, but those are your expectations on the motherfucker who don't have the same expectations.
But you see my. But I was born, and listen, I get. So yeah, and wait. So wait, he said, you know what? What if dad got?
three times and he can't be there, right?
That's right.
Or what if he's out of town and he can't be there? But when she calls, he says, "I will be there."
But
And he said,
And life happens.
and life happens.
Still life happens. He
But then
can't
you
be
call
there.
back and say, "I can't."
But I'm with you.
No,
But that's the same. That's those are different. No.
Which,
You telling me this shit don't happen? Because when she, what are we talking about? You experience it. No, it makes it reality. There is no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong in it.
When your baby call you right now, she wants you to be somewhere.
Don't
You gonna
fucking
try to make it happen.
listen. But what I'm saying is,
happens,
oh my God, we were crucified. No, you're right. That's what. Listen, that's what I would do. Listen, that's what I would do. That don't mean every motherfucker is gonna do it. But it don't mean it's a lack of love because that motherfucker didn't do it.
I was quiet for a
He
while.
just didn't show
I
up.
had my hand up earlier and I was doing it.
Oh, you go.
Don't nobody give a fuck about your hand. Don't give a fuck about your hand. It cues out.
Go ahead. Go for it.
Do what you do.
It's the two most important things in
I love this. I love
life.
this.
But we talking about relationship, but I think it's life too. But in relationship and life is communication and action.
Goddamn right.
Communication and action. So for me, in my opinion, and the opinion of a lot of people, my dad was a great man, for real. Not just coming from a son, but just from outside information. My dad was a great man. But I have no memory of him teaching me directly on how I'm supposed to love a woman. Nowhere. But his action and how he loved my mama
That's right.
showed me
But he
the example. He performed something for me.
Exactly.
So
Goddamn right.
So it's up to me. You can't gorilla. It's up to me to learn that lesson.
From that.
Right. To be able to see that.
To be able to glean that.
And
glean that from him. Yeah.
Hold on.
And
Go ahead.
lean
Hold
on
on
it. I've said this for
Hold on.
a long time. Wars have started and ended due to communication and action.
That's right.
So that is
So,
the result.
but hold
So
on.
when communication and action have failed and left the game, it is chaos.
It's chaos.
But the only way it can fail if you become emotional and don't understand. If you don't understand what the man or the woman is communicating, it's either or. It's either or. That's reality.
So
I don't give a fuck about you getting emotional about a motherfucking thing.
No.
Reality gonna be reality.
Emotions.
You ain't gonna be able to stop a goddamn thing.
Emotions is human.
You can't stop a motherfucking thing. About emotional or nothing. I get emotional all the time. Guess what? It ain't gonna stop a motherfucking thing. Because reality is gonna fucking
That's
get you.
not true. That's not true.
Reality gonna hit you. That is
That's
true.
not the part. I'm saying someone getting emotional about something, not stopping something, that's not true. People's emotions stop things all the time. All the time.
That's true.
You get to, not you.
I'm with you. I take that. You're right.
emotional,
You're right.
And, okay, nigga, this motherfucker.
But if you run up on the motherfucker.
I'm finna leave. This motherfucker emotional, I'm finna leave.
But do you understand reality? You're right.
Right.
But do you understand reality that what if you up on the motherfucker who don't get emotional? And so how you gonna do? You gotta deal with that.
Understand?
You got to. It's all kind of ways in life, bro.
Non-emotion is an emotion.
Very good.
I don't give a fuck about all that. You right?
That's right.
That's fine.
Is
But you gotta deal with it regardless of what I'm saying.
That is true.
Okay, so wait.
Deal with it regardless. Deal with it. I'm saying.
Wait.
Man, no, that nigga ain't got nothing to say to me. Go ahead.
Nah, listen. Magic.
Go ahead.
I love everybody's point because everybody's passionate about their point, which is beautiful. Don't happen all the time. But let's get to the nitty gritty.
Bald head.
I'm gonna piggyback what Gigi was trying to explain that most men I don't pick up on. She's a 12-year-old girl, 13-year-old girl, whatever age. Hey, Dad, I got a recital on Saturday for school. Can you come? Yeah, I'm coming. So she already goes with the crazy expectation that he's gonna come.
Understood.
Back of her mind, the fact that he's missed many occasions, she already know he might not come. Like she already know.
Welcome to fucking reality, nigga.
Let me get to my point, big dog. So now, fast forward it. Once he says, "Yes, baby girl, what time? Where I need to be?" That blah 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 blah. So now he doesn't show. So now, as a child, as an adult, I'm talking about as a child. I'm talking about the 25, 30, 45-year-old. As a child, that shit is hurtful.
And I lost confidence.
Hold up. And with that being said, hold up. My little sister Anna. I got a bunch of sisters. My little sister Anna. You know, say my mother's child. My sister played basketball. She's like, D, I need you to come to my game. I'm not her father. I know what I'm about to say. I'm not her father, but I made sure I never disappointed her when she go, D, I got a game over here. I need you to come. She got to sell little tickets. She got to sell little tickets for her game. I made sure my whole neighborhood bought the motherfucking tickets, whether they win or not. And guess what the fuck happened? A majority of us used to go to that motherfucking game. Guess why? Because, yo, that's D-Rock little sister. We gonna show her motherfucking love.
That's right.
Guess what? She don't got a daddy around. You know what I'm saying?
But nigga, don't nobody give a fuck.
You already say your point 100,000 times.
Damn, man. Hey, I don't want you to keep.
So
Okay,
now,
man.
with what you're saying, reality hits when you see the father was not coming to these events.
Deal with fucking reality,
It
nigga.
became habitual of him. It wasn't nothing new for him to disappoint you. I'm getting your point now. Let me ride your point.
Me too.
So he's showing you, hey, not that he doesn't give a fuck. He just they're not come see one of your recitals. And that's important because guess what? You as a little girl who come up as an adult that you are now, 53 years old, going back and yo, my daddy didn't come to all my recitals and he came to one. And that one was special. And women, you know what I'm saying?
That one was
Women want to feel special.
Yeah, okay.
And that's a reality.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, little boys, when we coming up, we already know disappointment from young.
Now they want no, nigga. Don't do that.
We know disappointment.
They want to
from young.
feel special too, nigga. They want to feel just like them, nigga.
No. Hold up.
Don't get it twisted, nigga. They want to feel fucking special.
Q.
Just like them, nigga.
Q, let me finish doing me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, nigga.
We want to feel special too, but guess what? Once we learn that we not getting that shit reciprocated,
man,
we get hardened. So now when Pop Dukes don't show up or Mom Duke don't show up, the shit don't hurt us no more.
There you go.
Give a fuck. Because
you get hard.
We all like, this is my reality. It's not
you get
reality.
harder. Yes, it is.
My reality. Hold on, my reality.
That's not reality, nigga. Don't dictate.
Hold on, because there are kids who have to call their parents and their parents pull up.
Be at everything.
So that's
Reality.
You know what I'm saying? But
Reality, nigga, is reality.
No. My
You
reality,
can't dictate reality.
No, it is.
This shit happens.
It is
It's simple,
true.
nigga.
I'm making